Today, we're going to meet the machines that really move the modern world. They're the unseen, unsung giants of heavy industry, and they operate with a kind of strength that is, well, it's almost impossible to wrap your head around. So picture this, a vehicle that can lift and move 100 tons. Okay, that's the weight of a blue whale, or about 15 full-grown elephants. It's just a staggering amount of force. But the truly mind-blowing part is how it does it. That's right. These titans of transport run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and there's nobody behind the wheel. They are the true heavy lifters of our entire industrial logistics system. You know, long before self-driving cars were even a dream on our streets, these machines were quietly revolutionizing factories, warehouses, and shipyards all across the globe. They are the original autonomous workhorses. And believe it or not, this tech isn't some newfangled thing. It all started way back in 1953, with a simple wire buried in a factory floor to guide one little trailer. Fast forward to today, and there are over 250,000 of them out there, forming the very backbone of global commerce. They move everything from tiny microchips to massive ship hulls every single day. Okay, now this is really important to understand. What makes an AGV different from its more famous cousin, the Autonomous Mobile Robot, or AMR? Well, think of it this way. AMRs are explorers. They can think for themselves, navigate freely, and figure out new ways to get around obstacles. AGVs, on the other hand, are followers. They obey. They stick to a fixed path, a magnetic stripe on the floor, a painted line, a laser grid, and they do it with absolute millimeter-perfect precision. And in the world of heavy industry, that predictability isn't a limitation, it's a superpower. So with that in mind, let's meet the 10 titans that make our modern world possible. These are the specific machines doing the heavy lifting behind almost everything you buy, use, or own. First up, the most common AGV on the entire planet, the Unit Load AGV. Just in car factories alone, these flatbed robots are responsible for millions of material moves every single day. They just tirelessly shuttle parts and pallets along their magnetic paths like a perfectly synchronized river of steel. Coming in at number 2 is the machine that made warehouses dramatically safer, the Forklift AGV. For decades, forklifts operated by people were a leading cause of fatal accidents in warehouses. This driverless marvel comes along and lifts, carries, and stacks pallets with inhuman precision, basically engineering that danger right out of the equation. At number 3, we've got the industrial train that never, ever sleeps, the Tow Tractor AGV. Just imagine a single, powerful robot pulling a long train of carts through a massive factory in a continuous, perfectly timed loop. It delivers components to dozens of assembly stations, doing the work that used to require a whole fleet of human-driven tractors. Okay, now the scale is about to get serious. At number 4 is the Heavy Burden Carrier. This thing is the absolute titan of industrial transport, built specifically to carry mind-boggling loads of up to 100 tons. We are talking giant coils of steel, massive pieces of machinery, even entire aircraft fuselages, all moved with the slow, steady precision of a surgeon. This next one completely changes how things are made. I mean, it's revolutionary. Coming in at number 5 is the Assembly Line AGV. Instead of a fixed, old-school conveyor belt, these AGVs become the factory floor. They carry a car's chassis or an engine from one robotic station to the next, synchronizing the pace of the whole production line right down to the millisecond. So we've gone from massive to microscopic. Number 6 is the Light Load AGV, the precision courier of the electronics world. These little guys are designed to move incredibly delicate things, like circuit boards, through sterile clean rooms where even the tiniest vibration or particle of dust could destroy millions of dollars worth of product. They're silent, they're smooth, and they are perfectly clean. But wait until you see what number 7 does. It takes this technology completely outside. This is the Trailer AGV, an autonomous truck built to move full-size cargo trailers and shipping containers around huge, sprawling outdoor yards. It just hitches up, moves them from a dock to a storage bay with nobody in the cab, day or night, rain or shine. Number 8 is the Invisible Lifter. The undercarriage AGV is an ultra-low-profile robot. So thin it can just slide underneath a pallet or a cart, lift it from below, and then just zip away. It's the ultimate in flexible, on-demand transport, kind of appearing out of nowhere to move exactly what's needed right when it's needed. This next one is basically a mobile factory. Seriously. Number 9 is the AGV with a conveyor top. This brilliant machine merges transport with processing. So it doesn't just carry a product, it actively moves it across its own little onboard conveyor, letting workers or other robots pack, sort, or assemble things while it's still on the move. So efficient. And now for the one you've been waiting for. Number 10, the absolute king of AGVs. A machine built to move objects so massive, so heavy, that literally nothing else on wheels can do it. Meet the Shipyard Transporter AGV. This isn't just one vehicle, it's a whole fleet of synchronized platforms that work together to carry, well, entire sections of ships. Its payload capacity is an unbelievable 800,000 kilograms. That is 800 tons. They move these colossal, multi-story trunks of steel through assembly halls with centimeter precision, which is what allows modern megaships to be built like gigantic floating Lego sets. So we've just seen 10 incredible machines, from a tiny clean room career to a ship-moving colossus. They seem completely different, right? But what's the one unifying principle that connects every single one of them? Well, it's the core philosophy behind their design. And this quote just nails it. Where an AMR thinks, an AGV obeys its path every single time. In the brutal, high-stakes world of heavy industry, this absolute, unwavering predictability, it's not a weakness. It is their greatest strength. It is what makes them irreplaceable. So, what does the future hold for these powerful machines? Well, trust me, the technology is far from standing still. The line between AGVs and AMRs is already starting to blur, with new hybrid systems that give you the best of both worlds. We're going to see wireless charging that completely eliminates downtime, and AI that can predict maintenance needs before a breakdown ever happens. You should expect to see a lot more modular platforms and a huge expansion of AGV fleets into new outdoor spaces like ports and rail yards. So just remember this. From 10 kilograms to 800 tons, from a sterile clean room to a windswept shipyard, all 10 of those industrial titans operate under one single unbreakable rule. Follow the path. Never deviate, never fail. If this changed the way you see the world of industrial logistics, do us a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the tech that really shapes our world. And you are not going to want to miss our next explainer. We're going from the factory floor straight into the operating room to meet Type 5 medical robots, the surgeon that never trembles, and the machine that can see inside you in ways no human ever could. We will see you then.
I'm Synera, and I just want to say a huge thank you to every single one of you for spending your time with us today. It genuinely means the world. If you enjoyed this, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss what we put out next. We've got so much more coming your way, and I can't wait to share it with you. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next one.